So I guess I'll start by catching up on what's happened since I last talked to you. So I think it was maybe Wednesday or Thursday of last week when we were down in Mount Gambier. It's been another couple of days down there, and then on Thursday we drove from Mount Gambier up to Adelaide, so 5-hour drive up. Anita and Hurley flew back to Perth, so they've gone now. Zach is with me for this next leg of the trip. So today's Sunday, spent a few days in Adelaide catching up with some old friends, which was really cool. So let me take you back to the drive in here. Here we are, Charcuda Rock. Welcome. We're here, we made it to camp. And I guess oh geez, there's some big black clouds over there, mate. Yep, there's definitely a lot of rain with that. Righto, I thought I'd jump in quickly here before we get into today's video and let you know it looks like we were probably camping illegally in this video. Didn't know it at the time, and if you've camped on the BUNDA cliffs, you would probably agree, or disagree for that matter, that it's a bit confusing about where you can and you can't camp. This video was at the end of April, as I think it was like the last weekend of April, and at that time when we were there, and we'd been across and back within, you know, that month essentially, and there's some areas that are signposted and a lot of areas that are not, and it's hard to know which areas are restricted, which areas are not. And I think I've just recently seen some signage that says camping anywhere from the highway to the cliffs is illegal, and that's something I never seen at the time, and looks like, having looked it up now, that may have been in place for some time. So let me know, yeah, what you think in the comments about this. It's been super confusing there, and this will probably be the last time we camped there, and I think it sucks that no one can. I understand why. We camped on the most eastern side of the cliffs there, whereas it's quite a drive off there, and I'll just put up this little bit of information here that I found on the website here. There was some government website about a few more bits and pieces that I guess they've expanded on because there is confusion, and to be honest, it is a massive area, so I'm really not surprised. So, and at the time we didn't know it was illegal. We thought it was only where it's signposted. This area where we drove in, there was none of that. We didn't think there was any problems, but in hindsight, yeah, it's probably camping illegal. But anyway, this is our experience. Let us know what you think. All right, welcome. We're here, we made it to camp. And I guess oh geez, there's some big black clouds over there, mate. It's a massive storm there, and hopefully that's not coming our way. That one right there, that's not good. The sun's behind it, and we'll keep an eye on him. We'll see which way he goes. But we have driven from what was the name of that town we were at this morning? Minapa, I think it is. So we drove from there to here, and we are at a spot on the BUNDA cliffs. So it's a spot on a lot of people's bucket list, and we were here at the right time of day. The weather is permitting us to do this. It's a little bit breezy at the moment, but it's supposed to die down around 7 or 8 o'clock tonight and be a nice night. But in saying that, it isn't uncommon, and every time we've been here it has happened. There is normally a surprise during the night at some point. So make sure you don't leave any bits and pieces out, and with a bit of rain around we will obviously not do that anyway. So yeah, pretty much driven all day. We had a quick stop over for lunch in Sejuna. Just grabbed a couple of bits and pieces and pretty much shot through to here. So we've got a bit of time now, which is good. We've still got a little bit of daylight, which is fantastic because we want to do a bit of a cook up on the fire tonight. Zach has done a fantastic job at gathering up some sticks, which is what we're going to need. And the spot we've come in on, I did try and find it on Wikicamps, but it was marked as, what I'll do is I'll try and put up a screenshot of what I've seen, but it's currently marked as moderator looking to, you know, confirm what's going on. I can confirm. What's today? So today is, I think it's the last day of April today. There's firewood, mate. I reckon chuck it under the camper because those big clouds are coming right our way, I reckon. Yeah, we had quite a bit of rain throughout the day. So yeah, definitely rained a couple of times, and that cloud is definitely coming for us, mate. Yeah. But it's a question of what's behind it. So the rain is sort of, every time it's come, it's gone as quickly as it's come effectively. It's got to rain for 5 minutes or so, and then it was all clear again. So well, we'll keep an eye either way. We can just duck in the camper there anyway, and we're all sweet. I don't think it's going to rain much tonight. It's just sort of showers, and hopefully showers. Yeah.
You don't need to have showers tomorrow morning.
No, there's going to be showers, you fool. So yeah, we'll see. Setup wise, very simple. I am going to put the stabilizer legs down here because of the surprise wind that normally happens, and that very simple. Danny comes out, grub rug mats on the steps on the floor there. Back of the car here is looking a bit rough. Got some towels and some bits and pieces that we had to show away this morning. The chairs are in there at the moment. They'll come out in a moment. Fridge will slide back in. Kitchen, I have not set up the gas at this point because the plan was to cook on the fire. So if it starts raining, I'll just pull that hose up and slide him in there and we'll be done. So got ourselves a nice little open area in here. We're about, I'll chuck up the drone and I'll show you in a bit how far back. I reckon it's maybe 100 meters, 150 meters, something like that. A comfortable amount of space back. Well, far enough back that Zach was comfortable, because when he's seen the drone, it did make him a bit nervous, and I want him to be comfortable. I don't want him to be, you know, worrying about anything, and definitely not to have any bad dreams and that sort of thing. So also it is a bit boggy here, so there has been some rain, but it is just a little bit soft underfoot. So we put the Ranger in 4-wheel drive, and that did the trick for us. It was easy for us having the drone up to see where to go. If you don't, maybe just get out and foot falcon and have a bit of a look around. And as you get close to cliffs, it does get more open, which is way over that way there. This will do us. We've got a bit of food thawing out on the bottom of the car, but who knows what's going to happen here. We'll
I know, it's going to rain.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to rain, but will it rain here, or will it blow over there, or will it blow over there?
I'm not sure if we're going to sleep tonight. We had a good sleep last night.
We certainly did. So I'm going to get stabilizer legs down, and Who knows, I might chuck the drone up here. Kind of a bit of a holding pattern here. We'll see how we go. Thankfully that storm went around us, but it has been a bit windy. Got the fire going there now. We just need that to burn down a bit, and then we're going to start getting food ready. It's not the best here at the moment because it is a bit windy. The wind is blowing straight off the sea, but I feel like the weather's going to come to us. So as soon as that dies down, if it does, I hope it does, because if it does, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And that's a few at the back there at the moment. So that big storm that was out there, she's gone and blew off somewhere else. Zach's still going to work, trying to cut some wood here. So just wait for that to burn down a bit before we get the grill on there. Couple lights on there, real good. Got the white lights here at the moment. I think on the camera they're showing up a little bit blue. Bugs isn't something I remember getting too much of or experiencing too much, so I haven't got the thermocell out, but we'll keep you I'll keep you informed on that one. Ready to get in this one, mate?
I'm hungry.
No, we've got to prepare it first. Yeah, dinner tonight, or you're all good?
I'm gonna help you. You're just not asking for help.
Hey?
You're not asking for help.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Oh.
Right, so we're on here, so Diesel's dishing it up. Episode is coming a bit earlier than planned, but what we have tonight is pork belly, which is, what have we got? 780 kilograms, which is a decent amount of food, hey? So first thing we're going to do is cut this thing open. Now, there's a couple of ways we can do this, mate. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have not done a pork belly before myself. Something Anita normally does, and she normally does well, but the first thing you want to do is you want to dry off the skin. There's some paper towel in there, mate. Get the paper towel out and dry that off. So you want that skin to be nice and dry. Whether we can make a crackle out of this, I'm not too sure, but I want to have a try. So next up is, yep, that's good. And try and put some little cuts. Alright, so smother that one in there, mate. I've got a hand towel for you to wash it. You want me to do it?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yep, so I'm going to smother a bit of oil on there. I guess comments will be helpful here. I mean, we're going to see how this is going to come out, but any tips you've got, let me know. So we can have another crack of this one there. Look at that, mate. That is going to be deluge. Alright, so there's that bit done. Next bit is we're going to put a heap of salt on it. Put heaps and heaps on there. Remember the easy way I showed you? Hold the bottom, twist the top. No, hold the bottom, twist the top.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the way. Look how much more comes out. Yep, heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps. So, you want to put that salty side facing down.
Okay.
So you're going to have to kind of drop it on there. No, not with a plate. You're going to have to grab it with your hand.
Oh.
Or you want me to do it?
No, I got it.
Alright, nice and easy, but you need to place it in the middle there somewhere.
Okay.
Without burning yourself.
Can you hold the plate?
Yep.
Here we go.
Nice and easy. We've got one go at this.
One go.
Oh yeah, because otherwise we'll have to re-season it. Flip it over. No, nice and easy.
Okay.
Okay. That'll do. Yep. Wash them on the sink, bro. Don't wash your hands on yourself. If I've been honest with you, time-wise, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's nice and heat. I understand the part about needing to cook the first part on high heat. So I'm thinking that I'll cook that on there the way it is before I bring out the pan to cook the other side. Not 100% sure on that one, but we'll see how it goes. Try and keep the flames low as well. Wind's dying off a bit, so I hope that's good. All right, we're back on here now. It's a little bit later, and
It's hard to grab.
it's all nice and crispy. And I just asked Zach if he'd like that's crispy, but the edges aren't, whereas that side is. But Zach's happy with that, so
I'm really happy with that.
yep, we'll go with that. Now what we're going to put on this other side is this stuff here, which is, we got this from Troy's Butcher, or Troy's Meats in Balcatta in Perth. We got a good one and we got a cheaper one. This is what he recommended. This is Barbecue 101. What's it called? From the Perth Barbecue School, American style barbecue rub. This is more for white meats, is what we got to try this one out. I've not tried this before, so I've got no idea. We're going to try and put this on the side here. You want me to do it, or you want to do it?
You do it.
Probably a little bit much, but that's alright. Now, question at this point is, do we do like we do with the Webercue and put some alfoil on the plate there, or put it straight on? Because if we put it straight on the dry flame, it's probably going to cook it too fast and crisp it up like it's on the other side.
Should we get the chips ready to put on then?
Well, not yet. So let's try the alfoil first. There we go. So what I'm going to do is, so I'll grab the knife and the tongs. I'm going to put him down there like that. I'm going to put some little holes in him. So that way the heat can get through. If you want to go over and grab that plate, mate, put him face down. So there you go, you can see how he's crisped up nicely. And that way the bottom, the white bit there, will cook a little bit slower on the alfoil, so half a dozen cuts through the alfoil there. And that's now essentially Webercue without the heat on the top. What do you reckon, mate? Go with that?
Yeah.
What are we going to do on the side, mate?
Chips.
Chips? Alright, so what's first thing we're going to do? We've got the air fryer here. There we go, green light in the inverter, that's good to go. He's on. Alright, so air fryer's ready to go.
Chips.
Come around this side.
No, it's not chips.
Move that book out the way.
Where are the chips?
Alright, we're going to have to get some things out, eh? There we go. Now, spread them out, that's it. Now, what I like to do is Cook the chips for 5 minutes, which is just under half.
And then stir them up a bit and to go another 5 minutes?
Yep. Time wise, I'm not too sure. I'm kind of doing it by eye here, eye and gut feel. We'll sort of see how it comes up, but I reckon that one there, maybe about half an hour or so. We'll see. We'll chuck on some tunes, we'll come back to you. Just try and turn it as it is with the airfoil on there. That's it. You grab it. Grab it, turn it. There we go. Yep. Yep, and move it into the middle. Let the crackle crisp up a bit. While it's doing that, we're going to let it go for a minute or so. Let's go check on the chips.
You look good to eat.
3 minutes is good. Yep. Yep, turn him over. Alright, happy with that?
Yes.
Alright, now we can actually crank the fire up. We can get that bloody top bit off there. Alright, so there's the masterpiece there. So that's the crunchy bit. It probably needs a little bit more, but I'll turn him over here. What I'm going to do is bit of crunch on that crackle there. Oh yes, that is perfect. So no red there, it's all nice and white, isn't it? Look at that. So we'll give you a look on camera there. The outside's a bit crispy. Look at that, beautiful. That crunch, mate. Okay, so right, now chippies, you want to go and grab the chips?
What?
Try this way, hey, because it's all blocked up. Aioli. Knife and fork, you will need a knife and fork to cut that. But I'll tell you what.
Can I have one?
No, I'm grabbing this for you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Which one?
I'll take your pick, mate.
This one.
I'm okay with you grabbing your fingers on that one because it's going to be crunchy.
Yeah.
Crackle on top there, there's a little bit of crunch. There's more crunch to be had in there, that's for sure, but there you go. Look at that. Some chippies there. Fantastic. That will do us for the night here. It's quite chilly and it's a bit of a breeze blowing. So I might join Zach in there and might enjoy this food together and have a little moment before I have to come out here and clean up. What I will do is I definitely will pack up everything tonight so there's nothing outside that can be wet or get damp or whatever, because random is a thing to expect out here. Well, good morning. That was a wild night. So when we finished up with you, what were we doing? I think we're just serving ourselves up dinner. And just as I did that little taste test there, it started raining. So I had to pack everything up real quick. Myself and Zach jumped inside the camper to enjoy that, and it was actually really good. And then the night was pretty wild. There was well, the rain and the wind went for a couple of hours, and then there was periods of calm, and then there was periods of rain and wind again, and that continued on throughout the night. And when you're camping here, you can hear the waves crashing, which is pretty cool. It's a bit odd because it sort of sounds like a big, like when a semi-trailer goes past, like a thundering sort of sound. Once Zach gets up, I'll show you a couple of things I've done to prepare for a night like we did. It was windy and it was raining, but honestly in there, safe as, no problems at all. And we might also sort of show you how we pack the inside of the camper and what type of bags we use. That's something that's come up there, and where we pack the toilet is something that's come up a lot. Maybe don't talk about it. Maybe I haven't covered off. I'm not too sure, but I'll try and cover off a few little sort of preparation bits and pieces we do in here. So, been up, had a shower, ready to cook myself and Zach some breakfast here at the moment before we give you a bit of a run through and a couple of things here. You ready for your brekkie, mate?
Yeah.
Come wrap your laughing gear around this one, mate. So out here, it's kind of like the ocean. You can't take your eye off the weather. I just turned around, there's a big, dirty, great storm. I think it's about to hit us. So I'm kind of rushing around trying to pack everything up here, and so here we go. Not sure if it's going to land right on us or it's going to go right past us. At this point, I'm not worried about us getting wet because I can pack everything up real quick. I didn't have a lot out anyway. Right, there you go. So that's a quick look at the storm I'm looking at here. The weather's, sorry, the temperature's definitely dropped. So it's a little bit eerie now. So I guess if you're wondering at this point why I didn't pack it up before, because truth is I didn't know how far away that storm was. Zach hasn't had a shower yet, which isn't the end of the world, but I'm not sure whether I was going to have enough time to pack up before that hit, and I didn't want that to hit halfway through packing up because it kind of kills it all. So Zach ended up talking me into packing up, and like he'd already started on the inside. He said, "No, let's just do it." So we've done that pretty much. Zach's just finishing up, just had a shower and all that sort of stuff there. But I guess the couple of tips that I wanted to let you know about for camping in bad weather, and I guess the other part is the storm ended up crossing onto the land and going north and going way around us. So it didn't really end up coming anywhere close to us at all, really, which is quite nice. There's also some other storms around, but we snuck it this time and managed to get packed up, which we had to do, or we were going to do soon enough anyway, so that's all good. Tips for camping in bad weather is, the first one would be put stabilizer legs down whether you're hooked up to your car or not. That'll keep the camper stable. Next one is, when you're setting up the camper itself, you want to make sure the canvas is as tight as you can do it. I mean, you don't want to rip the stitching, okay? You definitely don't want to push on it that hard or try and stretch it that hard where you're going to rip something, but as tight as you can. And if you extend all the bars the way it's designed to do it, the canvas itself will be taut or tighter, which will lead to less, geez, how's these flies, to less canvas flapping. So for us last night, when it was blowing up, it was more of a whole camper blowing thing as opposed to the flapping that you can get. If you've done that, all the water runoff will be taken care of as well. Like if the structure of the camper itself is all set up, the water will run off and you won't have any problems. If you do, you've missed something somewhere. Honestly, you should not have any problems whatsoever. So once I done that, I had no concerns about what it was going to be like for us in there. Another one is, I guess, if you're in the outback or you haven't set up the annex, which we're not doing on these overnighters at the moment, is just pack up the outside. Just do it. I've done it quite a few times where I've left the kitchen open or something like that, and I just end up having to run out during the night. and take care of it. But Zach's done it. Turn off the water, turn off the hot water. And now packing up, I always do a couple of rounds of the camper. You don't want to miss things, honestly. You don't want to miss any little thing at all. So I've got the firewood bag I'm going to put up there. Little outdoor shower. The hot water system is something that comes up quite often. Something I do, if you can block off that one there, you're more likely to be able to get it to light. A lot of times, if it won't light, it's either because you don't have the gas turned on, or gas getting through isn't real good. Something I have done, and I did recently, was turn on the stove. Actually light the stove, run the gas all the way through. That way the gas is flowing, so that'll give the hot water system a better chance to light. It's actually starting to spit here now, so I'll chuck the camera down and I'll get this one packed up here.